I haven't done one of these in a while. Kind of nice to go back to like more basic kind of like task randomizer. Let's forget about the double menu. I don't know why I have to do the double menu. Have to. It is. So we got a lot of people in this one. And we got like 22 people, including me. I remember last time I did this, it was like 12. Yeah, definitely gonna be a bigger group. It's still gonna be a few minutes for everybody else to get ready, but 8 people left already. Go ahead and at least get our name set up. Menu is very pink today. And our sprite is... I have no idea what that is. Supposedly somebody's like OC or something. The separate patron sprites. Sprite option. On the race page, apparently 7 left. Okay, apparently the character's name is Aria by Maya Nico Comics. I'm assuming that's an OC of some kind. Probably. I'm just gonna say it. Apparently it's actually another furry. Well, I suppose that really just I just old, fuzzy ears thing. Anyway, now that mystery is solved. Now we got 5 people left. Up on my side a little bit. Now we play the waiting game. And 4 people. I guess they're not ready. It looks like late bit is not joined yet, so we still have one person more waiting, probably. Unless that meme has finally come to. We have 3 left now. Come on, normal. Shenanigans. Alright. Okay. So starting in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Alright. It's hard to have any luck when you really don't do anything the entire day. Like, what does it say? I'm actually forgetting which button it is opens chest. Go! So we already start off with a sword. We don't have to worry about any funkiness like that. Okay, we get our weekly allowance. Really? We got a skillful double. Okay, I'll take the bombs. I will not take getting stuck in the torch though. That was different. I don't think I've done that before. That seems new. I'm only just now realizing they started out with a shield too. That seems new. Does it always start you with shield? I don't think it. I think that's new. Oh wait, no, that was probably the first chest that it completely and utterly spaced out on getting. That's kind of telling you how this season's gonna go already. That damage boost in the right direction that time. Okay, no further weapons. Leave me alone. Yeah, nothing really much to comment on yet because we haven't got anything particularly worthy. Hey, actually got a first try. We take those around here. Oh god. Oh, that's a bad pattern. Okay, at least we got healed. Okay, that's actually a decent item. I almost said good, but it's actually decent. There's a progression that it would give us, we don't have access to any of those areas yet. But it does give us at least a decent way to stun enemies. In fact, we can actually check out the stun price fairly early once we get the first wall blown up. Because yay, Koi does not believe in quick swap. That was absolutely an intended damage boost, I promise. Okay, money's good. More bombs is also good. Yeah, it's actually marginally faster to go up that way and break the upper wall than it is just go back down and back up around. Especially if you can get the timing down to where the bomb blows up just as you throw it against the wall, but I haven't figured out the setup for that yet. Okay, they drop nothing, or they drop nothing but hearts. Okay, and a rupee. And sanctuary item is just arrows. Alright, so hookshot is decent. I'm not sure when. Actually, so I'll probably swap to the hookshot just before doing Mini Moldrum Cave. I'm using the hookshot there to kill the enemies anyway. I can also, on the way, use the stun check to find out what the stun prize is. Because when you stun an enemy, it changes the drop that they get to a very specific one. That's why it's called the stun prize. We can find out if that's anything useful on that way. Should have a tier 3. That's not useful at all. Again, unless I have an understanding about how the tree pull system works, which apparently is constant. Here we got just a piece of heart. Yay, avoided damage. I mean, in my Mystery Seed randomizer, I'd probably be grabbing the half-heart pieces, or the heart pieces in general. I don't know why I call them half-heart pieces. But in a more standard randomizer, not as worried. And tier 1. Okay. I'll take money. I'll also take damage. There are technically worse things. Feels like a pretty good start overall. Haven't really made any silly mistakes. Just ones that only cost like fractions of a second. Oh, that's why I didn't grab the heart piece. Got a bunch from here. Ooh. Okay. That's some good offense, even though it costs mana that we don't have much of. And bottles, so we can get Sick Kid right away. That's some good routing. I'm actually glad not to be seeing any Dark World related items yet. The game's not trying to push us in that direction so early on. Plenty of health. Okay, legitimate lantern. So once we find Glove, we have logical access to Death Mountain. Which doesn't really mean that much unless we have Mirror. I hate when I get a coupon. That was completely the wrong angle. I might want to buy more bombs as a safety. I don't think I have any need for more bombs other than just the entrance into Mini Moldrum, but I want to be sure. Actually, I suppose we would need the one for Sahrasla in case we go that far. Alternatively, I could have gotten Sick Kid and then back at Tavern first in case they gave bombs, but oh well. At least this is the guarantee. Of course. Yes, not only was that wasted money, there was also some wasted time. Don't get our bombs too. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. Actually, we also needed the bomb to get inside the maze as well. That's another reason to get extra bombs. Alright. Our boots required this seed. Maybe. If Turtle Rock is required, then boots are required. Whee! Always in my way. Some prizes crap. When did I menu to a hook shot? Am I remembering really that bad? I have no recollection of menuing to hookshot.
Oh, wait.
I may legitimately be losing my mind. You know what? We're close enough to Zora money. Actually, we don't have the moon pearls. That wouldn't have much effect anyway. Also, yeah, we need bombs first. Oh, okay, so that's right. When you save and quit, the game resets you to your first item in your menu, which in this case would be hookshot. That's what happened. Okay, so I'm not losing my mind any more than I already have. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god, there we go. Everything drops hearts. Money. A quake. Or bombs. Money. That's kind of fugly. Okay, so we don't have Zora money yet. We don't have flippers, nor do we have Moon Pearl. But yeah, at this point we're probably heading over to Eastern Palace first thing. That's another 6 items within our easy quick grasp.
Oh god. That's...
Also, this area is supposed to be a desert.
Okay, good.
Instead it's like actual regular grassland. That amuses me. Not how I intended to use that, but it worked. Useless. Alright, on to Hobo and then Sarasala. I should almost take that magic, but I'm not really going to be in any place that needs it anytime soon. Eastern Palace definitely does not require mana. Also, we can see what's on the island. And hopefully not forget what's on it this time. Although in the SMZ3C we did on Friday, technically it was a good thing I forgot about it. That would have led to a bunch of places we didn't actually need to go anyway. But still, it's 20 bucks. Will you stop giving me arrows? Until I have bow.
Okay, cool. Activate. I did. It's like I had to twice.
Ow. Okay, now we got gloves. That does give us Death Mountain access. Okay, let's find out what the crystals and pendants are first. Okay, so... Pendant. We should probably save Eastern for later, but I want to get the items there now since we're fairly close by. And we got more than enough health to do the damage boost, too. Plus, we have Lantern, which actually puts that last check just in logic. Yeah, if anything, this is one chance I have to at least gain some time on Koi. Given that he essentially hates doing Palace for whatever reason. But at the very least, hates doing it early. Which, to some point, I can kind of understand why, especially if you can't full clear it. But in a case like this, where there's not really too much available, I don't see why you wouldn't. Especially when all but the boss itself is in logic. Oh, there's the first item. Looking for a big key and 2 more items. And I have hook shots, so I can do this quicker.
I fucking do it.
Okay, big key. So far, we have a God or God Eastern. Damn it. Okay, so we do have to go into the dark room at least. I want to try to get all 3 items. Okay, so far this has been a bad idea. Well, damn it. Okay, so that was officially the wrong play. Oh wait, I didn't want to go there. I want to go to Sanctuary. Now the run's starting to fall apart. Because the problem is there's only 2... Yeah, 2 items that are in logic up in Death Mountain. There's rescuing the old man. I don't know why I'm going left. And then there's the item inside Spectacle Rock. The one on top of Spectacle Rock we can't get because we don't have a mirror. How did he not die? Freaking super bug. Okay, still not helpful. Okay, so it's either going to be whatever's inside Spectacle Rock, or it's going to be a Gina.
Straight up.
Because right now there's nothing else we can do with our... Oh, we can actually go to East Death Mountain. Actually, there are some things we can still do. Ooh, I do kind of want that. It's not... Well, it could theoretically be required if there's progression at Magic Bat. Or, yeah, Magic Bat. Which is not likely. But for me, it's too good of a can't think of the word. Why can't I think of the word? Why am I bad at English? Oh my god. Oh, it's a safety item. It's not the word I was trying to think of, but it's still accurate. Why is that boulder that didn't hit me? Oh, there's Zora money.
Oh, so you know the
And Zora isn't logic because you do have glove. Ooh, Master Sword. That's actually slight. Ooh, bow. Okay, I absolutely made the wrong decision then. Because see, if I'd gone to here first instead of Eastern, I could have actually gone to Eastern after the fact and fully cleared it.
I fucking love those.
So that's gonna lose me time. Unless we get enough items from like Hera and Spiral Cave, where I can do other things first. Like if we find, okay, first what's up here? Okay, just 20 bucks. So for example, if we find like Titan's Mitts or Hammer, then we can do a whole bunch of stuff in Dark World first. We cannot do Hera yet. We can do a bunch of stuff in Dark World first, and hopefully try to combine Eastern with Pod. Which would at least save me the time of having to walk back to Eastern. But that's assuming that we get Fortunate Luck, which I'm not expecting at this point, because we have only one item to go. The question is, what do I do? Alright, do I do Agina, or do I go right to Eastern? I'm gonna make a bad decision and go to Agina. It is extremely likely that there is progression at Armos Knights. But at the same time, it's only one more check that we can do. Which unfortunately is kind of how the logic, I think, is designed. Where if you get an item within like one of the early stages of progression, and it only leads to like 1 or 2 checks, something like that, it's more likely to have ongoing progression. Yeah, 'cause the other thing is that we also have access to Aghanim right now. Because we have Master Sword and Lantern.
Too hard.
I might even try to double down on this bet and just do a Aghanim or Aghanim. Oh! Okay, so the problem is that doesn't help us now. Yeah, let's just double down on the bad play. We'll do Aghanim. And hope that we can convert this into a Pod into Eastern play. See if I can turn an early bad decision into an overall good decision. Well, into an overall not bad decision. Would it be the actual proper descriptor?
That's
I think it takes 4 arrows to take these guys out. Yeah. Oh, come on. How did that... Ah, come on. Oh my god, how are you faster than me?
oh shit.
Well, if you're not gonna notice me, I'll just accept it. You, however, notice me. Oh, that almost worked. Oh, come on! You'd be bullcrapping me. Oh, I thought that was a health. Oh, goddamn it. Double damn it. Are you serious? Okay, I need health. Since everything drops health in this game. I'll take the magic. Actually, these guys might drop fairies then. Not yet. It's also they drop only magic too, which is, you know anything about trying to figure out what people have. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
I hate how the sprite can like overwrite it, or not overwrite, but basically having like one arrow on screen prevents you from shooting a second arrow. Makes timing it just like stupid. Okay, so in order for this strategy to work, we would need to find either Moon Pearl, Hammer, or Titan Mitts on Pyramid. Maybe Mirror. That would give us access to Tower of Hera. There are at least 4 items that would actually justify us taking this route.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hold the fuck up. Oh.
Oh, that sucks. So there's a chant of there's actually I'm not sure which is greater. We have a notable chance of this being a 3-cycle Aghanim fight. So if any of these next 3 shots are blue balls, we have a 3-cycle. Damn it, it's a 3-cycle. I mean, not that it really affects things that much, because everybody has the same kind of pre-made seed of randomized attacks that Aghanim does. So everybody's gonna have the same cycle. It's just annoying for individual timing. Of course, that's assuming that Aghanim is even required, which is a gamble I'm currently making. If Aghanim is not required, then this is just wasting even more time. Okay, so Mirror.
I guess they're.
What was it? Mirror, Mitts, Hammer. Why am I just ahead? God damn it. Alright. Okay, we've officially made bad decisions.
Yeah,
I mean, it's possible that our progression is at Zora, but honestly, the fact that we're going to be doing that section last is like the worst, or means the worst possible thing. That means a lot of other people could possibly have done that first. Or potentially lead to more progression because there's so many more items there. Although actually, I suppose there's only one that would actually be in logic, so... Actually, I guess people wouldn't be that drawn to doing Zora first, so I think odds are would be fine. But yeah, this route is definitely a mess.
these two. No, I don't do that.
Seriously? Give me that. Are you serious? Shouldn't need those arrows, but I'll take them just in case. Crap, it is Zora. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not sure where we actually stand with the... as far as, like, compared to other racers. Yeah, there might be some people who would have done Zora first, but they wouldn't be many. Also lag. I got lag. Yeah, because Flute doesn't give us any progression right now. Actually, I'm kind of wishing I had activated that first. Would have made a lot of this movement a little better. That's some 2020 hindsight there.
They're so slow.
I want to say I'm probably like 4 or 5 minutes behind, like, the average person right now. Okay, so what could it be if this isn't it? I need to consider that while I go here. Is there anything I've missed? I can't get into Tower of Hera. Can't get into Dark World, just period.
Oh,
What are you
no,
doing?
I mean,
What else? Just another bottle on the Zora ledge. We're fine with missing that. Home run swing. can't imagine a scenario where people wouldn't have had enough money to get to Zora before this point either, so I don't think that would have necessarily helped me. I could have technically gone here earlier as well because I had the money. I just didn't have the feeling of need. And progression, yep, there it is. Aghanim was required. I feel less bad. Actually, let's get the flute activated first. We can literally just flute right back to Link's house afterward anyway. Fix the error that I should have made earlier. Or correct the decision that I should have made earlier. Whatever the phrase you want to use is. But yeah, it is nice to know at least Aghanim was required regardless, just not in the way that I thought it was. There's always one. I gotta find a way. There's a way to actually make that particular Nightbot note or message not show up in stream chat. It's definitely nice to know like when it's targeting like the big follow spammers, but yeah, not really the greatest thing for just in chat on stream because it doesn't actually contribute anything. Yeah, there's nothing else here I can get. I already got Sick Kid, already got the bottle vendor. Alright, so one problem with this is that the only place we really have access to is Catfish and Pod. No, let's do Catfish first. I want to play it safe this time. I don't want to be like last locationing another item. I think overall though, I think most people would have done everything before Zora anyway. Maybe not Koi, but probably most people. Ow. I want to say best case scenario is that Catfish has boots. That way I can start kind of building up on time on people who wouldn't do the check first. Or at least make some kind of recovery. I mean, Temper Sword would be nice too, but it wouldn't have as much of an effect time-wise. Or we can have $20. Alright, so more waste of time. Alright, so at least with Bo we can pseudo full clear Pod.
Oh.
The only thing we can't get right now is the actual boss. Yeah, so either we're gonna find Mirror or Hammer in here. Maybe Book? But probably not. Yeah, because Book would only currently give us access to 2 checks. Maybe 3? Actually, while we're here. Okay, so boots are going to be required, so they will be in the seed. Each town is the other red and Woods. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I do enjoy seeds where boots are required because that means we are going to get boots. Don't know when. God damn it. How dare you friggin' throw spears at me. I ain't taking no chances. You know. Alright, so this chest can be literally anything because we do have regular access to the rest of the dungeon. Okay, it's a small key. How do I want to do this? Well, since we're getting all the small keys anyway, yeah, let's go through the front door. Hey, what are you doing? Hi. I see you looking at me. Hopefully we'll find a small key in here. Oh, that's actually not what I wanted to see. Look at this now. Unfortunately, we can't get that chest right there yet. Honestly, I think it's probably the worst possible place for the big key to be. Because it doesn't do us any good this early on. I just had to hope that there's a map or compass in there.
Ever.
This is kind of bad, actually. Now we have to death warp the front because we don't have hammer. I mean, at least we're still on green mail, so we still take full damage, but still. Okay, so there has to be progression inside that chest then. Where else can we? Oh, right, we can go across the river with hook shot. This is probably gonna be nothing. Probably with like 10 arrows or something. Or $5, yeah, damn it. Let's see when I make my first good decision this seed. I'm assuming it will happen at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, if I remember that, I probably would have done pod first, then catfish, and then gone across the river. But yeah. At this point, I'll consider myself lucky if I manage to come in under 2 hours. That's kind of the pace I'm getting so far. I probably did the double hook shot there, but... I'm just not used to that particular hook shot area being in logic. I keep forgetting about it.
Wait. Like. Fuck you.
Alright, so there's nothing we can get on the way, unfortunately, so we need mirror for any of this. Well, and boots for the graveyard check. Or King's Tomb, I should say. Nothing to get up there. Yeah. We can at least see what's on Bumper Cave. that something we need to come back for? Nope. It is useless. Alright, so given the way that we're coming into Village of Outcasts, I'm gonna try to avoid doing Skullwoods at all. Which will be bad decision number 57 this seed. Yeah, with the exception of health, we're actually good enough on items, and I'm not going to worry about trying to get all this up before Thieves Town, because we really don't need much else. There are things that would be nice, but nothing that we really need. Okay, we got that early, which I guess doesn't annoy me as much as it would in any other seed, because this is a 100% location seed, so everything's going to be accessible anyway. So it doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be something important there. Okay, that's a good find to get in this dungeon with like 3 current hearts. God, that thing would have done 2 hearts for me if I was still in green mail. I didn't realize those things hurt that much. Ow. I go poof. I'm still amused that I'm just like a rolling head when I transform. Okay, that's a decent item. Doesn't do us much now. Okay, so ice is not required. Mire is required, so we will need it for that. Turtle Rock is required, so yeah, we do need that for 2 dungeons. It's not of much else benefit otherwise. And Swamp Palace is required, and that'll let us do a damageless version of the Diver Down. I don't know about you, but I like not taking damage when doing tricks. That's the funnest part. I'm gonna try to save that heart for later. Wait, we got powder. I'll try to get the anti-fairy in this room to give me some health. Oh god. How did that not hit me? Oh my god. Go. Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Barry, thank you. Hi. Actually, I want to keep that for a little bit, just to make sure these guys don't, like, murder me. There we go. Just like that. So as long as we don't find the compass, we're good. Anyway. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta be a cat?
Fuck. God.
Oh my god, please, die.
No. They're the... I didn't think that pop. Harry did
Greetings, sir.
top of it.
How are you this fine eve? That was your birthday yesterday. Did you have good times? Oh god. Hey. Andy, what are you doing? Give me heat. Yeah, that sounds about right. But as long as you still have a good time, that's the important bit. Rest is always a good thing. Okay, not quite perfect, but good enough. Alright, no progression there. But we never found the compass, so we don't need to come back for the big key. Or the big chest. That's a good feeling. Yeah, if there's one thing I've kind of learned over the years is that usually the days where you don't really do anything tend to be the better days. Well, the good thing about the blind fight is that as long as you do the same general motions every time, he does the exact same thing, so he's pretty much always predictable. Unless you screw up in a ginormous way. Thankfully, that time I didn't. I only made the usual mess up I do, so it's actually still kind of going to plan. Right, that's part of my strategy even. You know, first phase, follow the script. Second phase, follow the script. Third phase, break the script, but win anyway. That's how I roll. Yeah, and Blind is also the only boss in this game who it does not matter what level sword you have, it's always the same number of hits to take him out. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he's the only boss that does that.
Yes.
I mean, I guess the developers probably wanted to change up the boss fight in some other way than just, you know, his head moves around, but... Although I suppose it might be one of those things, maybe they wanted to give a purpose... Ooh, flippers. Maybe they wanted to give a purpose to the sword beams that you get when you're at full health and a Master Sword or greater. That is one of the few times where you can actually use the sword beams, and they do effectively good damage. So that's my my understanding, or no. Why can I not think of words today? That's basically my perception of why I think they chose what they did for that boss. Yeah, because otherwise sword beams are completely and utterly useless. Because they always do fire sword damage, and they tend to always hit the enemy before your actual sword, so you do less damage than you're actually intending to. A mushroom. So I think mushroom is going to be our progression. We don't have access to really much else. Okay, we have access to the rest of Zora. So we got mushroom. Currently there are 22 people in this race. Zora is actually a very popular race today. I for one approve. Oh, I forgot to get the mushroom. Yeah, I think last time I did this community race, I think we had like 14 people. So yeah, it's definitely gotten bigger. It's also been, I think, like almost if not exactly 2 months since we've last done one of these. Oh, that's not progression. Already have a green potion. Okay, we got two greens. Actually, I don't have the money for potion anyway. Alright, so we can check. Yeah, the only thing we can do right now that's in logic would be Waterfall Fairy. Those red guards are always out for blood. Like as soon as they exist, they find you. Just like that. Alright, so we know there's nothing important on Zora Ledge. Just a bottle, I think, with like a bee in it. That was it. You know what, let's see if we can get a better potion. Just kind of justify the fact that we're here. Nope, same potion. Okay, so I'm missing something. And I don't know what I'm missing. Well, let's see what's on Desert Ledge while I try to figure it out. Okay, just a heart piece there. Okay, so we've already done the entire escape sequence. We've done all of Aghanim's Tower, which doesn't actually have any items in regular. We've already cleared Eastern. We can't get into Desert. We can't get into Hera. Oh, actually, we can get into Skull Woods. So, you know, I called it. Bad decision number 57. I tried to skip Skull Woods entirely. Every decision I have made this seed has been the wrong decision. Yeah, it started out with me doing... Okay, so how to start? So I went to Eastern after doing the hobo check because I didn't have enough money for Zora, nor did I have Moon Pearl to get access to Waterfall Fairy or anything like that. So I decided... Yeah, so then I went to Death Mountain after that. I could have gone to Death Mountain before Eastern, but I went to Death Mountain later. It turns out Death Mountain had the bow, which allowed me to, or which would have allowed me to finish off Eastern after going back for a second trip. However, going back there is slow, so I was trying to see if I can kind of force other actions in the seed to maybe let me combine that with Palace of Darkness. But no, so I go through all of Eastern, I don't get my item. I check everywhere else in Logic in Light World, I don't get my item. Actually, no, what I did. Okay, correction. So I didn't go back to Eastern for the second time. I instead went to go fight Aghanim. Because it looked like there was going to be an Aghanim Seed because we already had Master Sword, we had Moon Pearl, we had Lantern, we had everything we needed for it. So I go to Aghanim, try to find the item on the pyramid. It's like 20 bucks. So it's absolutely useless. Yeah, this is the right way. So I beat Aghanim. I go back to Light World, I finish off Eastern, don't find progression. I go to Zora and find out that he has the Moon Pearl. And since we didn't have Hammer or Mitts at the time, Aghanim was in fact required. I just did everything in like completely the wrong order, so everything took me longer than it should have. And on top of that, I had the flute fairly early on, but for whatever reason, I chose to hold off on actually activating that and just do like the first part of Eastern right away, which also lost me time because then I had to go back later on to activate that, after having walked everywhere else that I could have been not walking by fluting.
I'm doing the deep tech. Basically, I have...
I'm amazed that still worked. Okay, so we know Cape is useless. I think there was only like 20 bucks on Bumper Cave. Alright. Now, hopefully I actually managed to explain all that in a way that made sense, because even as I was speaking, it seemed odd to me. Actually, you know what? We can we can technically beat Skull Woods right now, but the problem is it's only a pendant. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. Yeah, it's mainly just kind of doing everything in the wrong order, so everything just ends up being slower as a result. Although at least knowing that Aghanim was required regardless of how you routed it, it did kind of make me feel a little bit better, but still. All I'm going to say right now is that there better be progression of Mothula. Otherwise, I am going to be quite annoyed. I will have continued to make nothing but bad decisions. Actually, I do have Lantern, so I can save a little bit of magic. The Dark World version of the sprite is literally just the character's head rolling around on the ground. don't know why, but that's what it is. As far as I can tell, this is basically like somebody's like original character that they got put into the game, so it's not like a character from a anime or anything like that. So yeah, I don't really know the backstory behind it. It's just a thing. All right. Actually, those are good. Ooh, actually. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this still works.
Damn.
Timing is off. Okay, it worked. Oh, that just barely worked too. No, we had a chance at actually getting the jingle glitch to happen there, which would have been bad. Ooh, just barely dodged it. Alright, we have blue mail, we have a lot of health. We should be good with this even if we miss a fire rod shot or two. Mothula's looking very trans rights today. Nice.
Oh,
I did not miss a shot.
here. Oh.
I don't know how I feel about the big key. It actually kind of fits well with the color scheme of the dungeon too. It's kind of like a deep purplish. So the pink and blue does kind of work. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that being a big key just yet.
Oh yeah.
Like, at this point, now I'm hoping that it's a pedestal seed. So I can further justify having gone and fought Mothula. Even if the big key ends up leading to progression. You are not supposed to be following me in, sir.
It just.
Okay, so either this chest... Okay, one of the next three chests has to have progression. It's either going to be mirror, mitts, or hammer. Okay, that's none of them. Bomb's ready for the bomb jump. So mirror, mitts, or hammer. Okay, apparently the big key is needed? Did I actually... Okay. Did I actually make a right decision for a change? By doing the boss first. Where the hell is the progression? This bumper cave is nothing. We can't get to Tower of Hera. We can't get to a lot of Dark World areas. Okay, we full cleared Eastern. We can't get to Desert. Can't get to Hera. We've done everything that we can. How am I this much of a dumbass? So, I went to pod earlier. This is the wrong way, first off. I went to pod earlier. I got a handful of the chests there. I think I found flippers inside one of the chests. I realized that one of the logical paths I could still take was using hookshot to get across the river. I never actually got all the chests I could have gotten in pod. There's still everything in the back I could get. And all of that is in logic. I don't know what is up with me today, but I cannot make a good decision to save my life. Yeah, the options are still so many right well. Okay, we know what the options are, and they essentially... Actually, no. Okay, so... Hammer doesn't actually... No. Would Hammer do anything for us? I don't think Hammer really does anything for us right now, actually. It would have to be Mirror or... Mirror or Mitts would be our progression. No, Hammer would get us access to the Tower of Hera. So that could still be progression. It's just less progression than it would have been earlier on. Oh, right. Arrows don't do anything to them. Keep forgetting about that. Right, there's gotta be something inside the maze portion in here. What? Okay, so what else could we technically be doing? We don't have Mitts, so we can't get to Ice Palace. We can't get to Mizramar because we don't have Mitts. We can't get to Turtle because we don't have Mitts. We can't get to Swamp Palace because we don't have Mirror. That cane does nothing. Can't finish Pod because we don't have Hammer. My concern is increasing exponentially. What the hell am I missing? I mean, I got the check beneath the one with all the turtles, right? What am I missing? Yeah, I got the check down here. We can't do Blacksmith because we don't have Mitts. There's nothing at Waterfall Ferry. There's nothing at Zora or Zora Ledge. Gotten everything in here that we can get. Can't do Graveyard Ledge, we can't do King's Tomb, we can't do Bonk Rocks. Can't do Library. Oh, we have the shovel. I was mainly just kind of walking there to give me time to think about what the hell I was supposed to do. It's one of those things where, like, if I'm just completely stopped, it feels like I'm wasting more time than if I'm just walking than if I'm walking aimlessly. Alright, please be progression. That is progression in some circles, but not the ones that I wanted. So there's Ice Rod at the library, which we do eventually need, but right now it's not an immediate concern. We still don't have any access to Turtle Rock yet. No. Yeah, we still need Titan's Mitts, as well as potentially one of the two medallions we don't have yet. But while this is required, it doesn't help right now. So now we need to check Bonk Rocks. We'll check King's Tomb. Oh, not there. Go to Sanctuary. Yeah, I get the healing while we're here. I suppose I could hook dash at this point, but usually about the only place that hook dashing really does save a lot of time is in Death Mountain. Most other places are usually too small of a screen to really make much of a benefit out of.
Yeah.
There we freaking go. Okay. So that gets us into Hera. Let's check King's Tomb before we forget. You know, I'm pretty sure it's going to be absolutely nothing. Actually, no, we can't even get in there. We need mitts for that. Never mind. Okay, so Tower of Hera it is.
Yeah, what's that?
Okay. That was a weird interaction. I cannot actually. Okay, only now am I able to do the bat because I just got the hammer. In order to get to the bat check, you have to be able to knock down a hammer peg. But yeah, we're at this point. Hera gives us, I think, a total of 3 checks. Compared to only 1 we get at Magic Bat. So Magic Bat is the lower priority at this point. Although, because it's a lower priority, that's probably where our progression is going to be. I know how to read this seed already. In all the wrong ways. Alright, so... Alright, so what's in the easy check? Okay, we do well, potentially we need that. Now, I do know a trick with boots and hookshot that it makes it so we don't actually need the big key to get to the boss. But it's possible that maybe something in the big chest is going to be required. I'm going to still gladly take that. Okay, so actually, yeah, we can still do this. Look, that actually didn't take that long. That was a pleasant surprise. Didn't quite mean to go around that direction, but oh well. Ah, damn. Oh god, that's not...
my god.
Well, damn it. So there is an item in the basement.
This is bitch cool. Oh my god.
Alright, so unless Moldorm... Okay, if Moldorm has progression, we are skipping basement. Because we're already behind enough as it is. I'm guessing Moldorm is not going to have progression. The basement is not going to have progression, and we'll need to go to Magic Bat. Why? Oh god. Okay, good. Yeah, I've not fallen in that section of the floor in a long while, so I didn't know if that was going to be like the falling up, or the pit of infinite falls. But fortunately, it's not. Okay. Oh, how did that not fall? I mean, I'll gladly take it, but how? Okay, so yeah, like the pit in the middle here, this one right here, if you fall in like 4 of the 6 tiles there, there's another pit below there, which you fall through. There's another pit below there that you fall through. And there's another pit below there that you fall through. You basically fall all the way to the very start of the dungeon. So I call that the pit of infinite falls. It gets very annoying. But yeah, like I said, so no items of progression there. We're gonna check Hera Basement. Which is annoying because it's basically a timed room you have to wait out in order to actually make any progression. Yeah, there are other ways of doing the timing for this, but I'm just used to doing bombs. And now we wait. Alright, and watch this be not progression. I wish I was surprised. Oh, magic bat it is. Now, bat is probably gonna have... I'm gonna say he has mitts. Actually, no, he's gonna have mirror because mitts would be way too much progression at this point. And we're not allowed to have any, like, decent progression. Okay, where else does Hammer give us access? So there's nothing in Thieves Town. Because we never found the compass, and there's only one check left there. That is the truest statement that anybody has said today. So what else can we do with Hammer that I'm not thinking of? Can't do hammer pegs because we need the mitts for that. We can't get to Darkwood Deathbound, so we can't. Yeah, we don't have time mitts, so we couldn't get access to Turtle Rock anyway. Okay, I need to look at the map. Where is Hammer useful? Is Hammer useful anywhere in Light World? Hammer is not useful anywhere in Light World. That's it. Yeah, the room that is creatively known as Spike Cave. In this case, it doesn't matter that we don't have mirror because we don't need that to get to that check. In fact, not only do we have Blue Cane, we also have the Magic Cape, which does essentially the same thing. In fact, the magic usage is actually slightly different between the two. Magic Cape requires less magic to start, but it takes more magic over time. And Blue Cane costs more magic at the start, but you end up being able to use it for longer. Because it drains mana at a slower rate. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm going to... There we go. There it friggin' is. Okay. So. Yeah, if we get less than 2 hours on the seed, that would be a miracle.
Yeah. I can see what's happening.
No, that is right cave. For some reason, I keep getting confused whether or not like the light world or dark world at that point. Because in dark world, the correct cave is the left cave. In light world, the correct cave is the right cave. Oh, I did not mean to pick that up. That's the first time I've done that with that strategy. I'm kind of amazed it took me this long to do that. We don't need that shield. No, we don't need shields, period. Okay, that we needed. So that'll let us actually get into Swamp Palace. Let's find out what the medallion is that's going to be in here. Okay, we need bombos for that. Mirror. Bombos for Turtle Rock. Alright, let's do Swamp. What? You know what? The only thing we need for Gomor right now is Bombos. We technically have everything else that we need to beat the game. Okay, so we can get to the desert without Book. We can get into Mire and Turtle Rock just fine. Well, actually, we might also need Ether for Mire, if that's how that's set up. But yeah, there's still a chance that we're already in... Well, yeah, there's a chance that all we need is Bombos. It's possible that we need Bombos for both Mire and Turtle Rock, or it's possible that we need Quake for Mire and can just do that right away. We have access to all the dungeons otherwise. Depending on where we find Bombos, we actually might not be in as bad a spot as I think we are. I mean, relative to everybody else, we're in a terrible position. But in general, we're not in the worst position. I always love getting the big key for this dungeon early on. Don't have to worry about backtracking later.
Yes, here it is.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Ah, crap. I've got to work on a backup strategy I can do in case I have like bad bomb positioning Or positioning it first. Oh, I never think to just leave that until the fire is done. Alright. Go away, fire. What, dive her down? Yeah, it's... The Cane of Samaya is a very special item.
No.
It breaks the game in so many different ways. Yeah, it basically kind of tricks the game into thinking that you're actually on a ledge you can jump down, and therefore when you jump down the ledge, the game is not programmed to be able to figure water into that particular calculation. At least in that particular spot, so... At least I think that's how it works. It's been a while since I've seen the actual explanation and everything, but... How did that hit me? No, just once I would actually like to get the big key in the first half of the dungeon and have the big chest actually be an item. Not just something completely useless. Alright, so this fight's gonna kinda suck. At least I don't need to be menuing back and forth between hookshot and hammer. I'm actually not sure which is technically faster. I assumed using Master Sword is faster than trying to switch to hammer. Just the fact that you don't have to spend like half the fight menuing. Yeah, that's really more of an assumption than anything else. If I could actually hit, that would help.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, I just... Animals. Okay.
I don't think this is gonna work with just Master Sword, but let's try it anyway. Oh, I have no magic. I did not consider that.
Oh.
There we go. Alright, so no items in there. Yeah, let's go check out Meyer. If we can get in that dungeon, there's a bunch of items we can actually get from there and the surrounding areas, including desert. And at this point, if we can avoid doing the smith chain at all, that would probably be our biggest asset. I know Zora Ledge doesn't have anything useful, so I don't have to worry about checking that. It's better than a green rupee. And goddammit, we need Meyer. We need Ether too. That's 2 items from Go Mode. The Red Rupees of Destiny. Just money. Okay, so let's do desert first and hope we get ether in there. Alright, so ideally we find the big key inside the first chest. That way we can just go through like one round of this dungeon and mirror out and everything's fine. Of course not. Yeah, I think this route is actually faster to mirror back and then go to the big chest afterward. I think it's like 1 or 2 fewer screen transitions overall. Oh, there's a big key. Damn it. No items of actual itemness yet. Here. Don't need that. Okay, there's ether. That is a good thing. Why is the tracker not updating? There it is. Yeah, I'm all too familiar with that feeling. Alright, so we can do Meyer right after this. Okay, that'll do it. You get your first shot or second? Alright, let's see if I can get this to actually work like perfectly. Nope. You went completely the wrong direction. Okay, at least I got that. Okay, that was actually not a bad backup. Now we can do Meyer. Because Meyer should have 3 items in it. Could do... I know we can't do Torok yet because we don't have Bombos. And once we find Bombos, we're in go mode. Yeah, if Meyer doesn't have it, I'm probably just gonna go and finish off Pod and just hope with all of my power that the Bombos is at the Pod boss. I am just gonna get bodied by that fireball. Boop. Oh, come on. How did that miss? Now the room is slow. There we go. Yay, unintentional damage boost in the right direction.
Ow, that was...
Come on, Bombos. Okay, so here's the plan. Until we find Bombos, I'm going to be finishing this dungeon. finishing up Pod. Then if we don't find Bombos by there, I'm going to cry. Then I'll cry some more. Then we'll do Smith Chain. Then we're not going to find it there, so then I'll cry again. What would be after that? Already done the mushroom and outer turn-ins. Go ahead and health back. I can reactivate this glitch, so that part's not gonna be an issue. There's a magic refill up ahead anyway. Okay, big keys in vanilla location. Okay, actually pick up the magic potion this time. Had more than a few attempts where I've actually like not picked it up at all. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, it actually made the guys not spawn. Interesting. Unfortunately, that's actually slower. Even if they do spawn, if you do everything right, you don't have to worry about when or where they spawn. But yeah, it's interesting to know that at least that's how you make them not spawn. We found one item so far. If there's one thing I need to learn about this randomizer, it's actually keeping track of how many items I've gotten in each dungeon. Because eventually my head just goes like, whee! And then just completely forgets about everything I've done in the past like 2 hours. At least I got muscle memory. And yes, that bonk was included in the muscle memory. I'm not capable of being any better than that. This dungeon sucks. That work? No, it doesn't. This dungeon still sucks. Healthy filler otherwise.
Sparkly.
Alright, I pick up the magic refill here.
Wow, that was.
Actually, I think I can make this work first. If I do this first, reset spooky glitch. I think I can still come up the ladder and then move the camera and still be fine. Maybe. Actually, I have no idea on that one. We're about to experiment here. I just have to make sure we actually get this part down.
Classy. No.
That might have worked.
After all this time, you gave me spicy food.
Yeah, I haven't done that successfully enough to actually recognize when it works and when it doesn't.
I don't want to come back. I specifically said come back because.
Okay, that did not work. The problem is I don't know if that didn't work because I screwed up the switch timing, or because I moved the map, or because I went up the stairs. Any one of those things could have screwed that up.
I think they think.
I think I'm gonna default to the magic cave strat in this one. It's gonna be slow, but it's gonna be safe. Well, that's not good. Finish pod. What do you got in both? We've already done.
No,
I don't think we missed in Death Mountain. I want to say we've done everything there except for Turtle Rock itself. Alright, let's finish up pod. Part of me wants to check to see if anybody else has finished at this point, but a bigger part of me doesn't because I don't want to get, like, sad. I legit think there is nobody who could have routed this worse than I did. Might be people who just aren't quite as good at the mechanics of the game that could still be behind me, but as far as like routing decisions go, I don't think anybody could be worse than me.
so
I mean, to be fair, I'm not exactly expecting to do very well as a general rule anyway, especially with this many people. So it wouldn't necessarily change anything. It's just one of those things where it's just like a gnawing curiosity. It's like, I can know, so I need to know. Which usually isn't a bad thing. But in this case, it's questionable. In a way, kind of, yeah. Because if it turns out that like nobody's actually beaten the seed yet, I might be more willing to try to take some like riskier routes. Whereas if like 2/3 of the people have already finished up, then it's like, well, I'll just kind of casually play this at this point. It's like every possible thing can affect routing decisions, whether you realize it or not. In fact, even just assumptions at where you are on the route can also change the way you interpret things, potentially for the worst. Oh, that's not good. Okay, somehow I did that without taking damage.
yeah.
It wasn't like efficient or anything, but at least damageless. I've at the very least gotten pretty consistent at being able to do this boss reliably with a hammer in the early section. Okay, so Smith Chain it is. So we need the Smith himself. We don't need magic bats, we don't have to worry about routing that in. So get the Smith, get the purple chest, go down to K45, turn the purple chest in. If we happen to get Book anywhere along there, we'll get the tablets as well. But I don't know if we're gonna be having that kind of fortune. I don't know if I even want to call that luck at this point. It's also starting to occur to me that it's still possible for Bombos to be on the Master Sword pedestal. And the problem is we can't check to confirm that because you don't have the Book of Medora. We can check. Actually, yeah, now we can do King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge. And there's really no good time to route those two checks in, so we'll just do them now. Charge for too long. Okay, that's absolutely useless.
Right. Oh.
Nope. So, as expected, that was a waste of time. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Nope. Yeah. If we don't find anything in the Smith chain, we're probably just gonna do Ice Palace. Okay, silvers are good to have. I think so. If we do have to do a Master Sword again and fight the final phase, will be as annoying.
Dangerous. Well, this is absolutely. Oh! Son. Oh, it'll get better from here on out. Yes.
Nope. We've already done Shovel and the Forest Kid. I don't know what the check is actually called, but I just call it Forest Kid because just yeah, I think the lore is that he's basically like like a teenage person who just like got lost one day and basically came to the Dark World, and for some reason just turns into like an inanimate tree after a certain period of time. I don't really remember all the details about that. Maybe I should actually pay attention to the story next time I play casually. Okay, just bombs. So Ice Palace it is. Please leave me alone. Excellent. Really no other big set of checks I think we have left to do. Leave me alone. And since our time is being bad enough anyway, go ahead and get some capacity upgrades. And one thing that does suck in this dungeon is not having half magic, because we actually have to have a full bar of magic before going into the boss. Otherwise, we will not be able to defeat it. But we do have a magic potion in our hands, so not the worst thing. Actually, I don't really... Lie. Die. Oh my god, get away from my monitor. There we go. I think there are 3 items in this dungeon as well. I'm gonna double check my dungeon chest guide. Can I get an actual item, please?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, that does count as an item. I'll give her credit for that.
I'm just.
Why? God damn it. That's the second item. Okay, final items on the boss. Never mind my flailing. Oh my god. Oh my god, push! I think one of these is a heart? Yeah.
Oh. I'm just.
Aw, damn. Okay, all things considered, that was actually a pretty decent fight. Even if I did screw up the fire rod section in the middle of it. Alright, so we'll turn the green pendant in. If Sarasla doesn't have the almost medallion, we'll go to the Master Sword pedestal.
No.
Then, failing that, we just go through Turtle Rock and hope we find... Actually, no, we can't get to Turtle Rock. Because we can't get inside Turtle Rock. I keep forgetting about that part. Okay. I think it's still faster to flute.
What? Yes, let's go!
Ah, damn it. Medallion. Yes.
Start.
Go mode.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes.
Oh my god. Double oh my god. Okay.
Never.
Oh. Okay, so the one thing that does kind of suck about Turtle Rock, actually we didn't need to go to Dark World right away. Oh well. One thing that does suck about Turtle Rock is that you actually do need to find all 4 small keys and the big key in order to fully progress to the dungeon. Which basically turns into almost like a 100% completion dungeon anyway. There's like one possible chest you can skip. Even then, it's like half the time not recommended to skip. Yeah, the general logic is that if you get to the lava chest and you don't have the big key, you need to check the lava chest. You have the big key by that point, you can skip it outright. Alright, so now we'll go to the place we should have gone first. To the Liggett world. I don't know if I necessarily need full magic at this point without half magic, but I want to be sure. This kind of Mario doesn't really cost that much magic even without half magic. That's one of the beneficial things about it. One of 4 that we need.
So.
I'm actually amazed I didn't take damage from that thing. Damn. Thought I could make that one. Okay, book doesn't actually do anything for or against us right now. Got 2 small keys, 2 to go. Another 2 smalls and a big. Yeah, it would be nice to get Tempered Sword, but we don't necessarily need it. I'm gonna fire you. I ain't putting up with your crap. Okay, so we can skip the lava chest then. Steal the key from the mummy. Or the Gibdo as it's called. Why it's called the Gibdo, I have no idea. Also, that looks just like a kind of like a I guess kind of like a marsh in a way, because it's kind of foggy, but it's still mostly water. There we go. again. Ain't messing with your crap. Oh, damn it. Yeah, when it bounces off like a million miles like that. I still need 2 small keys. I think one of them we have to get from a chest here. Maybe that's what the key that we just got. We're gonna need this next. Okay, so we got that. We have one more small key left, so it's gonna be on Laser Bridge. I think at that point we're just gonna check all 4 chests and see if we can get the butter sword out of it. Kind of make the most of our situation. Magic. The health is nice, but it's not nearly as required as the magic. I mean, the magic isn't really required either, so we get a magic refill soon enough anyway, but still. Money. Compass. Not far enough. And of course the last chest is... Wait, we already have the... Damn it. Okay, we didn't need to be doing Laser Bridge, but oh well. None of it helped. God damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. First time I failed that. There we go. Okay, so I actually need to be kind of careful about this. Actually, I still have that green potion, so I guess I'm still kind of good. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Just murdered it. Hell yeah. Best place for that. Okay, so now we got an easy GT. Alright, now it comes the search for the big key. to 22 chests. How trolly is the sea going to be on a scale of 1 to 22? I'm going to guess very trolly. I'm going to guess 18. That would be just enough checks to make me have to go through the first 2 checks here, then do everything on the left side, and then come back through this side. Yeah, neither of those are good. Three. Or okay, half magic. I'd much rather have that earlier, but I'll take it now. So 7 items, no go. Why did that 1 not drop? Oh no, because I never actually stunned him. That's why. No. Nope. That failed. Oh, Butter Sword. Nice. Okay, we are all good to go now for Ganon. Potions not required. Game. Oh my god, what? Are you serious? What was that? I mean, normally the game has no problem letting me go to the teleporter when I'm in the iframe state. What the hell?
I'll die for you.
Okay, the refill is nice after what just happened. But I'd still rather have the big key. I think I got surprisingly good at that strat. The exact vanilla big key location, my god. Is this even randomized?
Jeez.
Oh my god. Okay, now I know the setup to make sure I'm not doing the charged spin slash then. You can still move just before the actually not sure what they're called, but the basically before the red guy, damn it, north. Before the red guy actually dies, you can still poke him with the sword and that undoes your charge. Why did I hit that there? No, I was thinking to myself just a minute ago, at least mechanically I've done everything pretty well this game. Routing wise, no, but mechanics and general gameplay been good. Until then. Actually, I still need bow. Red Cane isn't until the next level. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop freaking dodging. And me, stop missing. Okay, they kind of cooperated. Okay, I thought he moved fast for some reason.
Alex. That's good.
Yeah, let's try the fire rod.
Study of hell.
Up. Ah, goddamn it. Not so much for that timing. I go out already there. Maybe. Anyway. Hi. I think he's going. I don't know why I hit that switch. That was absolutely on me. Really. Are your toast tasty? That could be a worse pattern. I think that's only a double. That's a terrible pattern. Oh, how did that miss? My god. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh my god, this is like the worst. Okay. This could work. There, okay. That sucked, but it worked.
Hello.
Alright, who wants to bet that I'm actually gonna die in the Ganon fight now? Actually, I suppose I do have a fairy in a bottle, so I actually don't have anything to worry about. At least I shouldn't. Hey.
Aim. It really is.
Ow! That hurt. More than expected.
Jesus.
Yeah, I actually got it for a change. God damn it! Alright. Well, I didn't die. Okay, so let's... Since we're having such a bad time anyway, let's do a bit of a safety. That's not the word I wanted. Anyway.
Oh, but cheap.
Okay. Ah, crap. Oh. Not expecting that to actually pull me. Okay, that kind of worked out.
Her theme's bomb. It's such a weird one.
Wow, I missed. I mean, it doesn't actually affect anything, but... Still pretty noteworthy. Alright, same basic pattern as before. God damn it.
It's so good.
Oh my god. There we go. My god.
Right.
Alright, let's see how bad my time is compared to the rest of the group. Uh, 16th out of 22.
Yeah, that's how I expected it would go.
16th. You had better make the next seed better. Friggin' Rando, my god. I can't even blame the Rando.
Why?
I can only blame myself. I made so many bad decisions. Every single one of them. I mean, arguably the Ice Palace decision was the quote correct one, but I didn't have anything else to check at that point. Alright, so. Okay, you know what? I'm not feeling as bad because the best time in the seed was still an hour 50. And usually people are able to get a good, like, hour 25, hour 30 as their best time, so. I was at the. Hey, they actually spelled the name right. That's a miracle. But yeah, just I can't even tell which decision was the worst one that I made throughout that entire season. I made that into an all dungeon seed. We did escape. We did Aghanim's Tower. We did Ganon's Tower, and we did all Crystals and Pendants. Okay, so it turns out that. Okay, so where was Bombos? So Bombos wound up being at. I'm already forgetting where Bombos was. So I ended up 16th out of 22, and one person forfeited. And I can't see their comments until the race ends, unfortunately. But yeah, actually, the two people before me finished within like 12 seconds of each other. Oh wow, okay. 11th and 12th place finished within 1 second of each other. That was actually close. Yeah, only 3 people beat the seed before the 2-hour mark. So yeah, overall, considering the best time was 1 hour 51 minutes and 25 seconds by the one and only Koi himself. So I'm basically about half hour behind him, which kind of tracks with how I consider my skill level compared to his, at least. So as bad as the seed felt, it seemed it was that bad for everybody else. So I'm not the only one. But yeah, just the fact that I wound up turning this into an all-dungeon seed when it didn't have to be. The Skullwoods, we didn't need that dungeon at all. Hera, I don't think we needed that at all either. We could have skipped both those dungeons entirely and been good. Yeah, Ice Palace was required. Because we got Bombos from Sahrasala, from the Green Pendant. So we did need Ice Palace. Yeah, we didn't need anything from Smith Chain, so we could have skipped that entirely. Yeah, if you watch the playthrough on this on like YouTube, if you watch it through again, basically every decision I made, if you do the opposite, it would have been better. For literally every decision. Yeah, I don't think there was anywhere else for me to even have checked after Ice Palace either. I think I basically full cleared the game. Okay, so where would I have missed? I got everything in Death Mountain in both Light and Dark World. Got everything in Cat Creek. We got everything in every dungeon. There's like one chest we skipped in Turtle Rock, but that's only because we were in go mode at that point. We did the entire left side in Ganon's Tower to find the big key in its vanilla chest. So yeah, there was like 4 chests on the right side that we skipped. Anything else that we didn't get? We didn't get the item on the island because that was useless. Okay, I'm trying to think of any place I didn't physically go to at some point. Honestly, I want to say I actually went to basically every location. Did all the dungeons. Yeah. I mean, okay, we didn't go to the Houlihan room. It's not a check, but we didn't go there. Yeah. That was a seed. Yeah, I've got to see the stats for this. I will say it was nice having a sword drop on Trinex. Especially having that be tempered sword, that made just everything so much easier. And then finding Butter Sword in the process of finding the big key was also pretty nice. So there were a couple okay things about this seed, at least. Yeah, pretty much here too, because yeah, after this I'm definitely needing to just kind of chill and yeah. Wait, did I miss the? Okay, here we go. Here are the good stats. So we got we got Master Sword fairly early on. We got Boots kind of late, but could have been worse. Got flute early, and I should have activated that right away. Have a good night, sir. Yeah, we have Master Sword for almost the entire game. Say good night, Eddie. Good night. Come on. Floop. Floop. I am now in possession of an Eddie. No. 183 out of 216. Yeah, I think we basically checked the entire game. Is how that seed wound up running. Yeah, if there was any checks that we didn't do, it was like literally like one item checks, and that was it. I can't even think of what they'd be. But yeah, so that is going to do it for me for the night. I will see you guys on Monday at 6 p.m. Central with the mystery seed of Link to the Past, which will somehow be less trolly than this seed was. I keep trying to blame the seed, but I can't, in all good conscience. Anyway, I will see you guys on Monday for the mystery seed, and until then, have a good night.